Welcome to the Antisocial Commentary podcast. My name is Chris Agnew. I'm here with, we want to leave the last name out of this one, just me and C?
It's me and Mac.
Me and Mac. Okay, we're going to go by me and Mac today. We have actually a special episode of the Antisocial Commentary podcast. Today, or I should say this weekend, is WrestleMania weekend, and I'm a wrestling fan. I mean, I don't know if you call yourself a fan, but you're informed.
Once upon a time. Now I'm kind of watching it when you're watching it.
Yeah, I got you. So we're gonna do an informed fan versus a casual fan. We're gonna go casual fan, kind of WrestleMania prediction episode. So I guess we just start off with the pre-show, and this is coming from an actual fan of WWE. I'm not into the pre-show this year. It's pretty boring. We got 2 battle royals and then the cruiserweight championship match. Don't care about either one of those. Any of those 3. But I guess I had to give a prediction for the men's battle royal. I'm probably gonna go with Baron Corbin. I guess. I mean, I don't really care.
So Baron Corbin's the one with the hairline.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Baron Corbin.
Yeah. So I don't like him.
Okay.
And again, so this is I like Finn Balor. He's not in this, is he?
No, he's not.
See, I like him right now, so that's all I care about. Who the cruiserweights?
Let's go with the battle royals. Let's go with the battle royals. Just the battle royals first.
Battle royals. Who are my options for the guys? Because for my girl, I want Naomi.
Well, for the guys, it's too many to even just name off the top of my head, but it's a bunch that don't matter.
I guess they are trying to make Finn Balor a thing.
Why do you keep bringing up Finn Balor?
Not Finn Balor. I'm sorry. Baron Corbin. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't like him. He doesn't have any appeal to the crowd. I feel.
No. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I just picked a name. Honestly, I have no knowledge put behind that.
But Naomi.
Yeah. If we were gonna go for the girls, if we're gonna go with the girls, I think the story they've been trying to tell is Sasha and Bayley kind of like beefing with each other.
Breaking up the friendship.
I mean, it's safe to say on the last Raw, the friendship's over with. So.
Yeah, but they're telling this story really weird because that time Bayley came out and stood on the side like a sad puppy to kind of support her and then left after the match. They're making this story really weird.
Well, that's WWE for you, I guess. I think my heart tells me it's gonna come down to Bayley and Sasha. And one's gonna stab the other in the back somehow, but my mind is telling me that it's gonna be Becky Lynch. I mean, they haven't done much with Becky a whole year.
Yeah, in a minute.
She's had no storyline since she's lost her title. So
and she was popping.
Yeah, I mean, and I guess this would be kind of like Sasha and Bayley. They don't need this win more than I think Becky needs it. So I'm gonna go Becky.
Is Natty in this?
Yeah, Natty's in this.
But aren't they trying to make Natty be popping again?
I don't know. Sure, we'll go. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe they'll get Sasha and Bayley are gonna have a moment but they might not make it about them. But they might just have a moment. But neither of them are gonna win. I just want Naomi to win because she's my girl.
Yeah, well, they ain't been doing nothing with Naomi either. So I mean, I guess I could go with Naomi winning, but I think it's gonna be Becky. So, but again, this is the pre-show. It doesn't really matter as far as the grand scheme of things. When it comes to the battle royals, they really don't do anything with after they win it. So, it is what it is. But for the cruiserweights, it's Mustafa Ali and Cedric Alexander. I'm picking Cedric Alexander just because I feel like he was gonna win from Enzo. Enzo kind of.
He Enzo'd.
Enzo, we're not gonna get into that. So I think this is Cedric Alexander.
The tight shirts, the real
yeah. But yeah.
I'm gonna go with him too.
Yeah,
because he's really doing nothing right now.
Well, see, they're popping on 205 Live. I just can't watch it because the way they launched them, it just was so trash. I can't watch it. So anyway, let's go.
I don't even know if I'm going with him because he's black. I think it's because he's bold enough to wear them tight shirts.
Hey, at least he takes the shirt off during the match.
That's true.
All right, so let's go with the main card, and I put this first. I really feel like they're gonna use this match as the first match on the card, and that's going to be the triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Finn Balor versus The Miz versus Seth Rollins. Who do you got and why?
Finn Balor, that's my guy. I like him.
Mm-hmm.
He is awesome, and he got some great height when he is jumping, kicking butt from the top.
For the coup de grace. This name is the move. It's called coup de grace.
Kuda Baluda. I like him. He's my guy. And I don't like The Miz. He's so cheesy. I don't like him.
But I mean, that's good heel work, good bad guy work. If you can legitimately hate somebody, that means they did pretty good. I mean,
yeah, I'll give him that.
I'd say he's like the best bad guy in all of WWE because all the other bad guys no one really dislikes. So
I guess I don't feel like he comes off like a bad guy. He just comes off like a snobby guy, which makes him annoying.
Yeah, I get you on that one. For my pick, I was gonna go Seth Rollins, but he just beat Finn Balor on Monday, and I want to go Finn Balor. There's something about the Miz, the Miz, something about the Miz, like his mind games. He might mess around and steal a win from them two. But I think Finn Balor needs this, so I'm gonna go Finn Balor. Finn Balor.
What do you mean about the mind games?
Like he's been trying to play Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins, so trying to get them to actually like, I don't know, kind of fight each other instead of fighting him. So I don't know. I think that's a good story they could tell, like the Miz tricking Finn Balor into attacking Seth Rollins or vice versa, and he kind of like plays to the side and comes and sneaks a win. Or maybe the Finn Balor and Seth Rollins team up, beat Miz down, then them two go at it, and then Miz sneaks into the ring and steals a win. I see that happening, but I also Miz just had a daughter, so he needs they're probably gonna
he needs to win.
I'm gonna say if he loses, it writes him off TV for a while.
I mean, that would be good too. I feel like the Miz. I think part of the reason I don't like him is because I feel like, for a lack of a better term, he Alexa Blisses it. Because I feel like he dishes out stuff he can't take. He gets in there, he talks mess, he starts something up, and he takes off running, or he has his Miz-tourage come in. And so I think maybe that's also why I don't want to see him win, because he's dishing out stuff he can't take.
Yeah, well,
not to say he's not a good wrestler, because he does his thing.
Oh yeah, he's good. Oh, he's good in the ring. I mean, he started off horrible, but yeah, he's pretty good in the ring. So who you say you're taking Finn Balor?
Taking Finn Balor.
Ooh, I don't wanna pick Finn Balor because you picked Finn Balor, but
come on, man, come on.
I feel like the Miz might sneak this one out. I really do.
Come on, Finn Balor's been coming in with his new different color leather jackets. That's more reason to like him.
I think, and I know, but I think the Miz might sneak this one out.
Okay.
Braun Strowman and partner to be determined versus Devar.
I hate this iguana.
Sheamus and Cesaro.
He looks like an iguana.
Yeah. Actually, for your first prediction, who do you think is going to be Braun's mystery partner?
A part of me feels like, they said it's going to be a mystery partner, but I was like, I just feel like they let this dude come out by himself and just kill everybody because he can.
That'd be
but I feel like, because Big Cass is clear, right?
Big Cass is.
I feel like because they were trying to get Big Cass on this whole do your own thing after him and Enzo, I feel like this is how they're going to debut him back into the ring.
That'd be interesting to have.
They're both huge.
Yeah, two big guys. That's an interesting pick. Big Cass wouldn't be bad. Some other pick choices that wouldn't be bad. I think Samoa Joe would be a good partner.
All about Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe would be good, but I feel like his return the night after WrestleMania, to face off against Roman would be an amazing moment. Oh, spoiler alert! I guess you can tell who I'm picking in the Roman and Brock Lesnar match. We'll get to that. I think his mystery partner, I'm gonna go with something goofy. I think it's gonna be James Ellsworth. It would just be funny to have James Ellsworth as.
He is a waste of screen time.
But imagine how funny. First off, James Ellsworth, how he came into WWE was because he was in a squash match against Braun Strowman, and that's what catapulted him into going over to SmackDown and doing his thing. So I think it would be a good. Coming full circle type of thing with him teaming up, and then they could do funny stuff every week. James Ellsworth messing up and Braun having to come save him, or
Right.
even better, James Ellsworth doing the heel character he was doing on SmackDown, being real cocky,
Right.
and Braun Strowman having to come save him. So I think James Ellsworth. I've also heard Rey Mysterio might be
He gonna be throwing Rey Mysterio
Yeah.
like he a
that would
a
be pretty
tennis
cool.
ball.
But I'm going James Ellsworth. But for the winner of the match, I think Braun Strowman and mystery partner.
If James Ellsworth gets put into this match, first of all, let me backtrack because I don't want to say he's a waste of screen time like him, but the character that they have him doing, I don't know had him doing. I just don't like. But I feel like if James Ellsworth is in there, some kind of way they're gonna lose that match because he's gonna get pinned, and Braun Strowman's gonna do that rampage he likes to do, where nothing ever ends. He don't let nothing go. He gonna rip that ring apart.
I mean, that'd be fun to watch too. So, but you said you think Big Cass is gonna be his mystery partner,
I'm thinking Big Cass debut.
and who you got for the win?
If they bring Big Cass back, it's gonna be Braun Strowman no matter who his partner is. That's what I think.
Okay. So yeah, we both got Braun Strowman on that. Let me write that down.
He's like 5 people by himself.
And all right, so moving right along, we got Charlotte and Asuka. Streak versus championship. So who do you got and why?
Well, I do not like Charlotte.
Yeah.
I think that she is cocky. I think that she's riding her dad's, coattail?
Yeah. But you don't think she's talented?
Maybe, but is she talented or is she just huge? Like, I don't know. I don't want to say that the girl sucks at what she does. I do think that she puts in the work, but I do feel like I feel like she's saying herself she's riding her dad's coattail.
Okay.
I feel like Asuka coming out there with some weird, cool stuff. I like Asuka.
Yeah.
I also want to see Asuka lose at some point, though.
I think if anything, it's going to be against it's going to be against Ronda Rousey. So I think we both got Asuka for that one.
Yeah, I got Asuka.
Yeah, that's pretty much it on that one. So let's go ahead and move on to the next women's match. This is going to be for the Raw title. Charlotte and Asuka for the SmackDown title. Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss. Who you got and why?
I want Nia Jax to win.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I want her to win. I feel like they put Nia out there and make her like this huge, like female Braun Strowman, but I don't feel like she's getting the credit that I think she deserves. Alexa Bliss is cool and all, but back to what I said about the Miz. She gets out there, she dishes out stuff she can't take, does that little whiny bratty stuff. I don't like it.
Okay.
I don't like it. I want to see Nia be great out there.
For me, I think a good match. Would be for them. Would be for Nia to come out completely annihilate. Play on words. Annihilate. Alexa. Something comes up and all of a sudden you hear Carmella's music hit.
Oh man.
And then here she comes to the cash in, and somehow or another Nia gets incapacitated, whether that's Alexa hitting her with a chair or her Alexa and Mickie James teaming up on her. And so now leads to a story of not only is Nia pissed off that she wasn't able to win the title, she couldn't get her hands on Alexa, and now she's pissed off at Carmella. You instantly make Carmella the ultimate bad guy, because the story they've been telling is bully. Alexa is a bully, making fun of Nia's weight, making fun of the fact that she has no friends, calling her stupid. And for us to all be wanting Nia to win, and then Carmella to come in and cash in and take her moment, that would instantly make Carmella like the worst person in the world.
I like Carmella though.
I do like Carmella.
I don't want that to happen.
I don't necessarily want it to happen, but
I mean, that's good business.
That would be a good story, right?
Trying to create a story. I mean, it's a good. I think that story honestly is better than the Sasha and Bailey story because
the Sasha and Bailey story.
Of the fact that they actually are friends, though.
Yeah. Oh, well, Sasha and Bailey are friends in real life too.
But are they as close as Alexa and Nia?
I would say probably closer.
Oh, okay. Man, I don't feel that in my heart.
Yeah. Well, their acting is terrible. That's one thing I love about Alexa Bliss. Don't get me wrong, she's a great bad guy, but her acting,
she sells it.
She does very well. I think of all the women, this might be a hot take. I think she might be the best overall package in the WWE. Because Sasha and Bayley, are they good wrestlers? Yes. Are they good actors? I mean, maybe Sasha when she's doing her bad guy character, when she's the boss character, yeah. Bayley on NXT was amazing. Bayley on the main roster.
And you're saying out of everybody?
Out of everybody.
Even what's Rusev's wife's name?
Oh, absolutely better than Lana.
Lana
can't wrestle?
No, but you said acting.
I said all around.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay. I'm about to say Lana get out there and be doing all types of accents.
Lana can't wrestle, so there's that.
As we know, Lana likes to talk about cutting promos all the time.
Yeah, well, yeah. Shout out to Total Divas. I don't be watching it. It just be on. You know what I'm saying?
Because you watch it.
So if I had to take a prediction on this one, I think Nia's gonna win, but I have a feeling Carmella's gonna do a cash in.
I didn't even think about that. I can't believe you said that. That makes my heart hurt.
Yeah.
I like both of them, and I don't want to hate one of them.
Yeah.
But I will.
I mean, we both like Nia, even when she's a bad guy. We mess with Nia.
I like Nia.
I like Nia Jax. She's phenomenal in the ring. So.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Yeah, man, she definitely is. I think that this kind of goes into a different conversation, but I don't think that we look at her as she's beautiful for a big girl. I think she's
I think she's beautiful all around.
Regardless. Yeah, and that's rare you see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's move on. Kind of a quick segue. It's gonna be Nia's cousins. Because it's gonna be the Usos versus the New Day versus the Bludgeon Brothers. Who you got and why?
Okay, first of all, I like the New Day. They're funny.
Yeah.
They're out of control, but they're funny. But the Usos is having their moment right now, which I think is well deserved because the New Day had a long run with their moment because didn't they have the championship for over a year?
Yeah.
Okay, they had a really long run with their moment. I think the New Day is having their shine, and I think it's well deserved. But these Bludgeon Brothers, oh my God.
Yeah.
These dudes are running through them like... If either of them ever partnered with Braun Strowman, oh my God.
You know they used to be in the Wyatt family together, right?
Were they?
Yeah.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. They're like inhumane.
WWE kind of
based off of what I've been seeing, the Bludgeon Brothers are going to win. Based off of what I've been seeing. But what I want is the Usos. But what I think is these... Oh my God. With that horror movie stuff he got with this mask. It's just,
Yeah, I got Bludgeon Brothers too. Usos. If you don't have the Usos in your top 5, your list is inaccurate, in my opinion. The Usos, this I don't know exactly. I don't want to give a time period, but since they took off the face paint, put on the bandanas. The Usos have been an incredible tag team, and seeing them live.
Segue that transition, from them doing their traditional
they did.
Samoa stuff.
They did.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah, they did. They were kind of fed up with basically being back. I mean, honestly, they have been the back of the card. This is their first time being on the main show, and they've been on the roster for 9 years.
Oh wow!
So the first time being on WrestleMania.
But is this something they showed in the show, on the show, on?
I can't remember who they were, who they turned on, but
they came out there wrestling them Air Force Ones.
I remember who it was. It was American Alpha. So it was against American Alpha. They beat them. I think it was for the titles. The Usos basically fed up with the loss. They did an angle where they broke one of their legs. That was the end of that. But yeah, I think the New Day has had a good run the last year. I think it's time they can lose the title. I don't think they necessarily need the title right now. New Day definitely don't need the title. They're going to be over with the fans regardless. So I think it's time to put the titles on the Bludgeon Brothers. I wouldn't be mad again. I'm liking the New Day joining up with the Usos. That's like the fantasy team there is pretty cool. So
how does this match work though? Does it, if anybody gets pinned, that's it, or
yes,
do you
like
have to pin this one?
Triple threat rules. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's
I will say with the Bludgeon Brothers, what I do like is their tag style. Like they're not waiting until they're getting dominated to tag. It's like I smack this dude, now I'm tagging you, and they're wearing you out. That is an amazing technique, tactic, the whole shebang.
That's old school wrestling right there. That's how they used to do, like in the late the 80s and
super smart.
You know what I'm saying? That's how they used to do it back in the day. So I think we both have Bludgeon Brothers as our picks on this one, but we both want the New Day.
No, I want the Usos.
Excuse me, the Usos. I said the New Day. My bad. We both want the Usos. We both love the Usos.
Shout out to the Usos.
Quick story: we seen them live at Survivor Series this year because they were in Houston. My favorite moment of 2017 was when, don't remember which Uso it was. They're twins, so it doesn't really matter. Jimmy tagged in. Yeah. Okay, go ahead. I think Jimmy tagged into Jay as he was hopping over the
one who's married to Naomi is the one that did the hop.
Okay, so yeah. I always get them mixed up. They get the names mixed up. But they hopped over the top rope and tagged in. I thought that was an amazing moment. I really feel like that moment should have been talked about a lot more than what it did. That was my favorite moment of 2017. I could be biased because we were there, but you know, it is what it is.
More favorite than meeting them?
I'm talking about on live. Yeah,
okay.
On screen.
I was like, wow.
Yeah. Another spoiler alert. I definitely met. I should say we definitely met the Usos at our gym. They happened to be working out at our gym the day after Survivor Series. So that was pretty cool meeting them. Them niggas is big in real life. I want to put that out there.
Absolutely.
We also seen Rusev there. He's also huge.
He looks as big as he looked on TV.
I mean, I was doing leg press next to him, and we both put. I put 3 plates on each side, and he put 3 plates on each side, and I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm working out about the same amount as Rusev did." I finished with 3 plates on each side. I look over. Rusev was putting at least 7 on each side. He was putting a lot of weight. So yeah, shout out to WWE for coming through Houston and coming to our gym. Not gonna say our gym.
Yeah.
So next match we got here on the list is gonna be Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle versus Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I absolutely do not care about this match. I just want to see who wins. But I really feel like this is an overrated match. They've been overhyping this match. Like every commercial break they're talking about this match. They have an in-ring segment, then they have some type of promo for it as well. It's just, I think that Ronda Rousey is not great on the mic so far. I'm willing to say poor on the mic. I feel like they need to hide that. I also have a suspicious feeling that she's not going to be great in the ring. I mean, obviously she was in the UFC, so she's a supreme athlete. But I really feel like this match is not going to be great. But I'm just going to put my guess out there, and it's going to be Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle. And I guess you can pick what you want.
So I'm shocked that you're saying that because I mean when and I just kind of got back into wrestling past almost 3 years. When has Triple H, since he has become a
COO,
big guy, when has he ever been in a match and allowed himself to lose since that?
It's been a few times. Last year against Seth Rollins, he did. The year before that,
did he lose at Survivor Series?
No. He won all the Survivor Series.
Right. And I was like, come on, man. Y'all not selling this to me. This dude is 20,000 years old.
Yeah, that was horrible.
I mean, great shape, but the dude is, come on, man.
Last year at WrestleMania, he lost to Seth Rollins. The year before that, he lost to Roman.
Okay, so it is a chance that he could lose.
Yeah, he loses when he won. It's not like back when we were kids and he won every week. Yeah.
Okay. So and he ain't got no hair this one no more. Yeah. So maybe Ronda Rousey, but
I think it's gonna be Ronda.
I don't know.
I mean,
because this is her debut. They're bringing her in,
and they're trying to blow her up.
Right. People
and they can't have her start
wearing
off
her shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
That's true.
They can't start. Heck, she has to have a win to start off with. I mean, I'm sure they're gonna.
That's gonna make the crowd hate them even more because people are already feeding on Ronda Rousey. The crowd's gonna hate Stephanie.
If they win to win.
Yeah.
It'd be a weird thing to do, but they're trying to make Ronda They're trying to play up the fact that she's a celebrity more than anything else. So
I feel like this is an old people who used to wrestle match against an old dude who was in the Olympics and used to wrestle, and she was in the Olympics or something. So 2 Olympians, but one of them is just still current.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On paper, like this is an Olympian, 2 Olympians versus
2 people who are in good shape.
Yeah. And Stephanie has never been considered an athlete. So, I mean, in real life, we know this would
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to seeing her in whatever it is she's going to wear. I'm not looking forward to that.
So let's move on. I think you're picking Ronda Rousey and Kurt Angle?
Sure, why not?
Right, so let's move on to our next one. It's another match that... These 2 matches, these 2 are the only real 2 that I don't particularly care about. And this is going to be the U.S. title match. It's going to be Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Rusev, and Jinder. I don't know if you know this, but today is Rusev Day, tomorrow's Rusev Day, and the day after that is also Rusev Day. So Rusev, I'm picking Rusev. That's who I want to win. That's who I think is going to win. If he doesn't win here, he has to win that Money in the Bank. If he doesn't win here and loses that Money in the Bank, I might cancel my subscription to the network. I'm taking Rusev. It's Rusev Day.
What? I did not expect you to choose him over the glorious one.
I like me some glory. I like
you want a robe.
I like Bobby Roode, man, but Bobby Roode don't need this. Bobby Roode don't need this.
Okay, let me say that I agree with you on what you're saying. I don't know if we're on the same page, but I feel like Rusev is really bringing in some traffic recently, and I feel like he's getting the push he deserves.
You said he doesn't?
I don't feel like he's getting the push that he deserves.
I agree.
Because the crowd is all about this whole Rusev Day. Even when his wife is out there, they're still yelling Rusev Day. Yeah. And she's acting like it's a badge of honor for a moment, and I guess it is, but baby, they're not talking about you. Yeah. They're just like, you tag along. Yeah. But I can see that he's not getting the push that he deserves, but you already know who I want.
And who's that? RKO? Randy Orton?
I want to see him out there.
Alright, well, Mia's taking...
With his swole whole body, swole head. His head do weights. Yeah. Up there with the hands.
So, you're taking the Viper. I'm taking Rusev Day. If Rusev does not win here, do not let that let you down. We do have Money in the Bank, and if he doesn't win here, he deserves Money in the Bank.
Who are the people in that again? Rusev?
It's Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, Rusev, and Jinder Mahal.
Man, Jinder Mahal, no, just no.
He's a good guy in real life. I don't.
Maybe when he goes through, no, he's got to go. Yeah. I don't like him.
All right, so let's move on to our next match, and this is gonna be the match that I'm a grown man and I might cry seeing this again. I almost teared up a couple weeks ago when he was laying out his first drop kicks back in the ring, and that's gonna be Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon versus Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. Who you got and why?
Well, I mean, everybody's like pro Daniel. Yeah. I mean, they yell yes, no matter.
Oh wait, before you go too far, I did not say if Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens lose here, they are fired. Well, fired from SmackDown.
Quote unquote.
Yeah, right. Well, they stay fired because they're already fired.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm like sitting here thinking about Jinder Mahal and dang old loafers he's always wearing. Oh my God, he's always yelling. Yeah. Okay. Well, I feel like first of all, I like Kevin Owens.
I love me some Kevin Owens, man. Kevin Owens is so talented.
Oh man, I don't like what I've been seeing. I like Kevin Owens especially because he's like shaped like the Pillsbury Doughboy and he's so athletic. Yeah. I love him. Yeah. But I think that if they were to win, just so they can still have their jobs, if they were to win, people would hate them because they love Daniel Bryan so much. Because they're yelling yes no matter who's wrestling sometimes. Yeah. I think that people would hate him, which is he supposed to be being a bad guy?
Who?
Kevin Owens.
He's supposed to, yeah.
I mean, well then I guess it works. Yeah. But you know how some people on the internet they'll start threatening this dude's life. Like they get ridiculous. Yeah. So man, I don't know. I would like to see Kevin Owens win but I don't really care about Sami Zayn. See, I care about one half of each side.
Yeah.
I don't care about I don't care about Shane, man.
I think there's going to be some fuckery involved in this one. I think Shane is going to turn on Daniel, or Daniel's going to turn on Shane. I think some fuckery is going to be involved. But I think ultimately you have to have Daniel Bryan win. It's his first match back. If from a business standpoint, if you want the good PR from that, you have Daniel Bryan come in, overcome all this, and boom, he wins his first match back. And then the next night on Raw, you can do some fuckery if you wanted to. But I feel like they're going to do some fuckery tomorrow night during. So we'll see on that one. But I'm taking Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon. My heart's going with that one. My brain's saying there's going to be some fuckery involved, but I'm going Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon.
I just hope that this is like actually a good match though, because like when Goldberg came out and he like came and did like one spear, 3 spears, and it was like game over
against
like,
Brock, or
yeah,
okay,
like against Brock Lesnar. Like I don't want to see like everybody waiting for that. And my mouth was like, oh, that's it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like Daniel Bryan is probably gonna come out here and be better than some people who have been active this whole time.
Oh yeah.
But I would hate to see it end up being a 2-second match, and it's like, couldn't even finish the S, couldn't even yes it because it's already over.
Yeah.
I would hate to see that happen. So hopefully they give this guy like some actual match time. Yeah, ring time.
I'd agree. I agree with that 100%. So what are you taking on that one?
Man, I don't want to say. I'm gonna just say Kevin Owens. I'm only saying that because are y'all really about to like fire them and then make them have to try to get their job back again for the millionth time?
They can go to Raw.
I mean, yeah.
I just hope it does this whole story. Daniel Bryan, Shane McMahon, and Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. This storyline's been going on for like over 6 months.
Dragging.
It's let this be the end of it. So
it's dragging.
Moving on to the match that should go on last, even though it's not going to. Match of the night, probably gonna be match of the year. AJ Styles versus Shinsuke Nakamura. You picked. I think I picked first last time. But I'm gonna pick first again.
Go for it.
I'm going Shinsuke. It's his time. I think it's time we should have 2 Japanese or 2 foreign. We'll go foreign, even though they haven't be Japanese. 2 foreign champions all at once. It's time. I mean, I feel like it'd be a good look for the WWE. I love AJ Styles. I think he's the best in the world, but I think he doesn't need the title. Shinsuke needs it. This will be his 3rd title match. He can't lose a 3rd one in a row because he lost 2 against Jinder. Of course, there was some fuckery involved in that, but
Jinder Mahal, man, he's just yelling.
So I'm taking Shinsuke. I don't have much analysis on that. It's gonna be a hell of a match. They're both probably 1 and 2 as far as talent goes in the WWE. You might could argue Finn Balor. You might could argue people. This is probably gonna be disliked here, but Roman Reigns is amazing in the ring. He
is amazing in the ring. Amazing on camera.
Yeah,
handsome.
But I think it's Shinsuke's time. He needs the belt. I would love to see him with the belt. So.
Okay, so I do think that this is a good match considering that everybody loves them both.
Yeah.
But to your point with giving it to foreign or international, that is partially why I think that Asuka is going to end up getting it regardless if I wanted Charlotte or not. That's also partly why I think that he would get it. And then to that match with Jinder and Rusev in it, like I was talking to my cousin about that. I mean, they're both international, but like I was talking to my cousin, and she was like, I don't like Jinder Mahal. And I was like, I don't either because I always feel like he's yelling, but I think that he gets a lot of a push because they're trying to reach that international, global audience as a whole, and they're not trying to make everything be, Canadian or American, So I feel like it would probably come down to them too. But for that match, I'm going to go ahead and say Shinsuke.
I'm going Shinsuke as well. And this is going to be the main event of the night. I know this is your boy. You love you some Roman Reigns.
That's what I got. I don't care who you're going against.
they're painting the picture too obvious. They're making it too obvious that Brock Lesnar's gonna lose against Roman Reigns.
Brock's gonna go back. We'll see it later.
I actually don't think he is. I don't think he's gonna go to UFC. First off, he's in his 40s. Secondly,
he's still out there.
Secondly, as a fan of UFC, I don't want to see Brock Lesnar in there no more. He
hasn't been doing well.
His last match against Mark Hunt, I wasn't blown away. Of course, that was his first match back, but and before he left, he had got destroyed twice in a row. So Brock, I don't think he needs to go back to UFC. Maybe the UFC needs him. I mean, they don't have many big names anymore. Connor's in prison. John Jones is addicted to drugs. Ronda Rousey done got knocked out twice. So they do need a big star. So I guess the UFC does need Brock. But I actually don't think he's gonna go. I don't think he's gonna go back to the UFC. I don't think he'll do it. He might, but I think they've been playing this up too much for me to think that he's really gonna go back. That said, I think Roman Reigns wins it tomorrow, or whenever you're watching it Sunday night. I think he's gonna kick out of an F5, obviously. And hit Brock with the spear. I wouldn't mind a Roman Reigns heel turn here with some Paul Heyman fuckery. I wouldn't mind seeing Roman Reigns as a bad guy champ. But I'm thinking Roman Reigns. And you're picking Roman Reigns.
I'm picking Roman.
Yeah.
But to your point about Brock possibly not leaving, maybe he won't. Because could you really imagine no more Paul Heyman? I mean, what else?
Well, actually, Paul Heyman has a job. He's gonna be producing a TV show, I believe.
Yeah, but could you imagine no more Paul Heyman out there talking about Brock Lesnar on outside the ring, in the ring? I just need somebody in my life to look at me the way Paul Heyman looks at Brock Lesnar. That's it. That's our time. That's our picks. Hopefully we have a good WrestleMania. I'm super excited about this show. Super excited about this card. There's not many duds on this card. Are you gonna watch the whole thing?
I'm gonna watch the whole thing. I'm gonna struggle through the pre-show. I don't normally watch the pre-show, but I'm gonna struggle through it. So yeah, I hope you have a good time watching it. Thank you for being on the show. You wanna plug anything before we leave?
No, just follow me on _MiaMac.
Alright, following on _MiaMac, and I'm Return of Superfly on all my social media. Thank you for watching, and have a good time.